This is my brand new shower at full blast. And I know it works, technically. But it's one of those things that I've been slowly noticing more and more ever since we moved in. The shower feels weak, the sink is pitiful. The hose bib is the only part of the whole house that actually feels not bad. But if more than one thing is running at the same time, the whole system really starts to drop off. And before the comment ninjas chime in, yes, I already tried adjusting the main pressure reducing valve, but that still didn't fix it. So today I'm gonna cut into the main water line of my house and install the AQUASTRONG SMART45 to see if I could finally make this house feel like it has the water pressure it should have had from day one. After dealing with this for way too long, I talked to a plumber I know, and he strongly recommended looking into a booster pump. That's what led me to partner with AQUASTRONG for this video, to test out their SMART45 water pressure booster pump. This isn't some random problem I had to invent for a sponsor. It's my house, and this is my actual weak water pressure. And with something like this, the only thing that matters is if it actually works. If you have city water, a well system, a water tank setup, or unstable pressure in general, a water booster pump makes a lot of sense. The AQUASTRONG SMART45 is an automatic booster pump. It runs on 115 volts and the pressure range is adjustable to 22 to 80 psi. It comes preset at 3 bar or about 44 psi. And this part matters because of the display, it reads in bar, not psi. So if the display shows 55, that does not mean 55 psi. It means 5.5 bar, which is about 80 psi. It's rated for up to 1,500 gallons per hour, has a max head of 150 feet, and uses a 550 watt variable speed motor. But before I install anything, I need a baseline. So first, I'm checking the pressure with a gauge. So this is the before. Same house, same fixtures, no booster pump. But the SMART45 is going in the crawl space because that's where the main water line comes into the house. I'm tying it into the main line with the correct adapter so it can boost pressure before the water branches off to the rest of the house. Of course, anytime you cut into a main water line, you need to use the right fittings, follow code, and check carefully for leaks. Bad connection here can ruin your whole day in a hurry. This is also why the all-in-one design matters. This is going under my house. I don't want a bunch of random parts scattered all over the crawl space. The SMART45 has a built-in pressure tank, a built-in check valve, stainless steel connectors, and an aluminum motor housing. It's compact enough for this setup, but it's still meant for the whole house pressure boosting. So it works with water from 32 up to 175 degrees, so it's not just a one scenario pump. But do know if your water main is outside the house, this thing is not freeze proof. And because it only activates on demand, it's not supposed to sit here and just run all day. It senses demand, ramps up when water is being used, helps maintain pressure, and shuts back down when demand stops. It also has protection indicators for things like dry running, overheating, pump blockage, leakage reminders, power failure, and pressure sensor failure. And that matters because when this thing's under the house, I don't want to babysit it. I want it dry, sheltered, supported, accessible, and then I want to mostly forget it exists. So once everything is connected, I'm turning the water back on, checking every fitting for leaks, priming the pump, and powering it up. All right, so here we are. Same house, same fixtures, same test point. But now the AQUASTRONG SMART45 is installed in the main line. So here's the pressure reading now. Here's what it looks like at the fixtures. So would the house have functioned just fine without the pump? Yeah, but it would be like driving on the highway on a two-wheeled scooter. You'd reach your destination, but constantly be thinking about how much better it would be if you had a real car. So after all that, here's my honest take. If your home has clogged lines, bad valves, undersized pipe, or some plumbing issue that needs to be diagnosed, the AQUASTRONG is not going to fix that. But if your problem is low usable water pressure, whether it's from a city, a well, or a tank setup, this is where the Smart Booster Pump starts to make a lot more sense. And after installing the AQUASTRONG SMART45 on my main water line, this is the first time that the problem has actually felt solved. So I'll have the AQUASTRONG SMART45 linked down below along with their website for full product support. And remember, whatever you pump, search for AQUASTRONG.